Hi guys, putting here with the community replay submitted by the Real Senpai 2 in his Tier 10 Russian battleship, the Kremlin. Now we are on Sea of Fortune, and it's rank gameplay. All you guys sent in was rank gameplay. My god, I was seriously just looking for anything that wasn't a rank gameplay because rank is just so toxic. But what you're going to see is probably typical, what typically happens in poor ranked. Somebody calls out, hey, see, and nobody responds. So right there, our hopes are getting higher and higher that team coherency, communication, and sheer focus fire and teamwork is going to prevail. Who are we joking? This is freaking rank. It's save a gosh darn star. Henry runs into a battleship. Like, dude, like, how do you not see a BB? Like, stuff like this at the start of the game it slows everybody down. But the shimmy's going off to sea with the Conqueror, and it looks like the Henry. Salem and Hindenburg and Senpai here are going to a B, and the Montana is positioned to head off to sea also. Now, the one thing I do like that he did do here is he didn't shoot at these guys. The Russian BBs, with the exception of one, which will remain nameless for those of you who do not know, the closer you are, the better the dispersion from the Russian battleships. These are brawlers. So shooting at stuff at range is just, it's not the best thing in the world if you ask me, because you're giving away your position, which is what you don't want to do. You don't want them to know where you are at start, where you're positioning. Now, it would have been great if somebody said, hey, I'm going to go here, please don't push, or somebody, just any sort of communication. Half the reason I don't do rank is because my typing skills suck, but even when I'm playing ranked, I try to give information that I possibly can. I have a bunch of ranked gameplay put off to the side that I'm saving for, and when I first start playing rank, you'll see me have high hopes for the team and try to communicate and give information without being the toxic jerk. And then you'll see me just completely give up and like, why even bother typing in? These are the same people. And there's a reason none of them are moving up. Now, Salem's in a good spot. You got A. There's no reason to push. Why is the Hindenburg pushing? Oh, because he's a rento. You know what? I'm not even going to go there because there's plenty of rentals on the other side, and people are actually taking rentals out to troll. You may be thinking, why is he going full steam into an island? And now he's why did he delay putting his reverse? This was, I'm going to assume, intentional, because where do Des Moines like to pony up at? So, run into the island, full steam. When you're almost there, just put it in reverse because you're going to hit the island, instantly stop, and start backing up. You can see the team is going heavy to sea. But he would actually have a good clear shot at Des Moines if Des Moines ponied up in typical Des Moines fashion. But of course, that's not going to happen because Hindenburg is going for it. And in all honesty, I don't even know what happened to the Henry. Even when I watched this the first time, I never caught when he died. So, I mean, right now you're already behind the 8 ball. Your down ships. I mean, this is 7v7. And, well, this game is like 1v7. But when you're down a ship, it really hurts the team. The enemy team can be a little bit more safer in their movements because they've got the lead. At this point, they don't even need to push. They're up 2 ships. They could just sit there and go, screw it, let them get A. Like, we've got the position. Let's just slowly burn them down and keep the points lead by simply killing ships. They don't have B yet. At this point, they don't know, or C. But nobody's going to B. And let's face facts: the only guy who's going to go to B is going to be the DD, or that would be the smart move. I'm sure Senpai here thought, hey, I'll take up this position because what, teams are gonna, most teams are gonna push into C heavily, push through it. I'll have a lot of their broadsides. I'll be close, and well, that would have worked if your Annenberg and Salem didn't push around the corner and force the guys that were still north to not take this endeavor. At least that's my belief, my interpretation. Anybody can correct me at any time they want to. That's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm understanding what's going on right now. Now, you may be thinking, well, why is the DD smoking up the battleship? This gives him 2 options right now. Well, technically 3. He can stay here, just reverse back a little bit, and he can do it safely, preserving his hit points. Number 2, he could just reverse all the way out, take the slow path to get out. You got the 2 caps, let them push to you. Or you could just gun it, head either north or south. I would have headed south to link up with the other 2 battleships, but you could do that in smoke without having to give your broadside. Now, A and B are getting capped. You just got torped by Grozovoy, which has 10-kilometer torpedoes. So he's got to be close. So, his option here is just push out of the smoke and find a Grozovoy, because you probably would find him instantly. I don't know why the Grozovoy is this close to a Kremlin. This AP is going to hurt. Oh, look, there's 10K off your life. Your torpedoes have a 2-minute cooldown, and I don't even need to do the math. They're not ready. I mean, I could. Somebody could easily just, ram him. Like, he's doing the right thing. Just charge this guy, because even if he gets his torpedoes back the way he's got to turn, you may be able to get close enough to where his torpedoes won't hit him. Now he scrolls in and scrolls out a little bit so he can get his guns on the target as he just absolutely demolishes the Grozovoy. Now, what's about to happen is kind of, I can understand why he's doing what he's doing, but you know what? You're Des Moines. Why are you stopping and bow tanking a ship that can easily just go right through your bow like that and just double sit you? It's not a smart move. Keep your speed up. Do something. Charge, turn. You're already within the sweet spot, really, but I believe what Senpai here is thinking is, let me turn my guns, let me finish off this Kremlin, because he's going to need help. Realistically, they can still win it. They have their destroyer. The enemy team doesn't. So you should maintain spotting advantage over these ships. I don't know why the Conqueror just kept charging. No. Should have seen what was going on. That, Senpai, he's reversing the deal with him. He's eating a lot of damage from the Des Moines. And in all honesty, it's half dozen or another. He got rid of the battleship, but you know what? The Des Moines still alive, and the Des Moines got the safety. I personally would have focused on the Des Moines and potentially killed him. Then turn the guns and hope to finish off the enemy Kremlin, or realistically hope the Conqueror pulls off the ram, but I would have focused on the Des Moines because you're taking out radar. To me, killing a radar ship, especially when there's one DD, it's going to be a little bit more beneficial to the team than killing the battleship per se. But it's a half dozen or another. You never know if you could have finished off the Des Moines. You don't know how the situation would play out if you played the what if game. You can only go by what you're doing, what you think is the best at the time. But as you can see, we're already at 1.4 million potential, 141k. We're like 10 minutes into this game. Why do you push out Yamato with your guns looking the other way? Like, he's there. You have to know he's there. The shimmy's there. The shimmy's in smoke. What this tells good players is the Des Moines is close. If the Yamato was keeping his guns pointed at that smoke cloud and not on the battleship. I mean, the Yami just lost everything on a ship and did 0 damage to him. Oh, look, it's Zal, broadside. I don't know if it's got torps, but I would assume he's got his torps, and he turns, angles up just enough to get some troll bounces. Now, the Des Moines is going to do something extremely intelligent. Right now, we know he's on cap. We know roughly where he is. He's probably on the top corner, just sitting there playing the if I can't have it, you can't have it game. I don't know where those torpedoes at the stern are. Who knows? But Senpai is what I can assume is just turning his guns for the Des Moines. He backs up enough to where the Zao doesn't see him, but because he didn't shoot the Zao can't see him. It wouldn't have mattered, but again, this is a what-if situation. I would have just shot at the Zao because, the Des Moines was just sitting in the corner, and even if you shot at the Zao, turn your guns, hopefully they'll be there. But you know what? Now that Des Moines got off, and now it's, well, where did he go? Who knows? He notices that the shimmy got the Moskva spotted, and I agree with this. Ignore the Zao. Look at the position of the Moskva, because one, you're going to be turning broadside and going for it, and again, one of those kill the radar ships to help out your DD. And realistically, you're going to win or lose this by trying to stay alive. Unfortunately, you're out of repair parties. You're out of heals. And you know this, so you know it's going to be up to the destroyer. And getting rid of those radar ships aren't going to help. I may be over criticizing or over analyzing, but still everything somebody's done here has been to try to help the team. This isn't a save a star move, positioning yourself here, and getting focused, and just deleting stuff. This is trying to win stuff. Now, the shimmy could at this point, what the shimmy should have done was at this point, in my opinion, doing the right thing, Capsy. You're going to lose AB. The Zao's pushing in. The Des Moines is going to come around from the south, is what I would assume, considering the way that Des Moines was pushing. Which means if you camp and go to the south, there's a chance you're going to run into the Des Moines. Now, with the changes to concealment expert, the Des Moines is now 10.9. It's not the 10 point or 10.4, but it's not the 10.1. You got a little bit more wiggle room, so you can spot him, be out of his radar range if you play it correctly, especially if you have radio position finder, and you know that the Des Moines is going to sync up with the Zao, because if the Zao spotted and the Des Moines is extremely close to him, he can pop that radar, continuous push, and get you. Shimmy should have went north to deal with the Kerr first. You know that Des Moines, his logical route would have been to come through the south, to come through the middle. The Des Moines and Zhao are going to come through the middle. And when I watched this the first time, the only thing going through my mind was, who wants to bet you run into the Des Moines and Zhao combo? I was initially thinking, I bet you the Zhao is going to be close and just rape him, and the Des Moines is going to be within radar range, and that's how it's going to play out. The way it plays out is Des Moines is 5 kilometers from him. The Zhao is 5'9", so you're within that concealment. But should have saved one set of torps instead of just dropping them all, because they have to know the torps are coming. Somebody's going to be running hydro as you panic smoke. But you guys are still winning. This is what I mean. If he would have went north to deal with the Kerr first, he could have still potentially won this game. I don't think it would have happened personally, especially with the DD trying to deal with the Des Moines. But that's just my opinion. But now we're going to check out the post-battle results. Now, I honestly do believe Senpai did everything he could to give his team a victory instead of save a star. But I just want to point out, look at that base experience. You could just tell who was doing all the work. When you have somebody of this capability in a game, the best thing you can do is not die. If half of these guys just didn't die, they probably would have won just on what he did alone. Now, I hope you guys really did enjoy this replay. We do love all the replays except for rank that you guys do send in. The email for that is in the description down below. We do love all the support, if I forgot to say that. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment, especially within rank. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.